Hello, my lovely viewers. You found Bipolar Opposites. I'm your guy, Tim Cohen. Today, I will be talking to you about my idol. Now, when you think of idol, what exactly does idol mean? Well, I'm not taking my phone and looking it up. I'm really not. But I guess an idol is someone you look up to, someone who inspires you to do things. Just really like that. Almost like a superhero. Now, just so you know, superheroes don't always wear costumes. You know that? Not always. You know who my superhero is? Or was? Stan Lee. Let's face it, when I was a kid, they had that Spider-Man cartoon on. I loved it. It was something I watched with my dad every Saturday morning. It was just so great. So much fun. Now, who created Spider-Man? Stan Lee. He wrote all this stuff? Stan Lee. Who created the Fantastic Four? Stan Lee. Who created the X-Men? Stan Lee. Who saved the comic book industry? At least that's how I feel. Stan Lee. Now, of course, when I watched Spider-Man, I saw Peter Parker was a photographer. Now, you think that that's photojournalist. Well, I have a degree in journalism, so my bachelor's degree in journalism, so I want to be a photographer when I was a kid, but when I was in high school, I took photography class, which I dropped after 2 months. Just wasn't something I could do. Didn't interest me anymore. But all these years later, I have a degree in journalism, so instead of photojournalism, I'm still in journalism. And another thing he did was the X-Men. God, I found them when I was in middle school. Had a really, really hard time. My dad abandoned me for a year. I was bullied. And I came home, and you know what? I watched an X-Men cartoon and said, you know what? These X-Men, they're just like me. Did I have a mutation? No. But I'm bipolar, and that is a genetic quirk. So, if you think about it, the X-Men being mutants, they were like me. The world hated and feared them for being what they were. You know what? I identified. The X-Men, well, I was an X-Man. And you know what? Being bullied, just the thought of all the mutants, just making it through all the hard times, being the bad guy without hurting people, just trying to fit in with normal human beings, well, that was me. So he created the X-Men, and you know what? They saved my life. Weren't for the X-Men, I'd most likely commit suicide in middle school. Which is really hard thing to talk about, but Stan Lee created the X-Men, you know what? They saved my life. There's no other way around it. They saved my life. All those years later, I liked all the comics, and Stan Lee created all of them. It just amazed me. That man, he was so creative. I also have my bachelor's degree in English. So, ever since I was a kid, I saw Spider-Man cartoon and said, you know what? I want to write just like Stan Lee. You know what? He inspired me to do my writing. All these years, I've thought about writing. I wanted to write comic books. I wanted to write anything. I wanted to write novels. Well, right now I'm working on my first screenplay. And you know what? If I was Stan Lee, I would not be in this position. He meant so much to me, and it's really hard to accept that he's gone, Just really hard. I mean, on my bucket list was get an autograph from Stan Lee. You know what? Didn't get it, and now I never will, because he is gone. And I have to accept that, that this great, brilliant man would no longer bring his brilliance to this world. But you know what? People follow him. I follow him. So you know what? Stan Lee is not dead because I am Stan Lee. So that's where we're going to end now. But I'll be back next with Bipolar Opposites where we talk more about idols. Since I'm a journalist, I interviews other people saying, who's your celebrity idol? So you know what? The results of that, tomorrow. Then, Tim Cubbin, out.